Dear learner, I welcome you all to the MOOC on renewable energy technologies and their uses. I am Dr. Sanjay Agrawal, Associate Professor in Electrical Engineering, School of Engineering and Technology, Indira Gandhi National Open University. Dear learner, in this session we will discuss solar water heater based on flat plate collector. Then we will discuss natural circulation and forced type of solar water heater. Then again we will discuss what are the site requirement for the installation of the solar water heater, and after that we will discuss thermal performance of the flat plate solar water heater. So first of all we are going to discuss solar water heater based on flat plate collector. Solar water heater based on flat plate collector work on the passive concept. Passive solar water heating systems are mainly of two types. One is thermosiphon system and second one is integral collector storage system, that is called ICS systems. Now we will discuss natural circulation type solar water heater. So in the diagram you can see the schematic diagram of the solar water heater. Here you can see that solar collector on which solar radiation is incident, and then you can see that how the water is coming from the inlet, that is here you can see that is a cold water in, then it goes to the solar collector, and where solar radiation incident on the solar radiation and water gets heated, then hot water goes to the tank from where you can collect the hot water. Natural circulation type of solar water heater consists of the following component. First one is insulated outer metallic box. Second one is metallic box is covered with a glass sheet, that is called glazing. Then third component is selectivity coated black metallic absorber sheets with built-in channels, and next is highly insulated water tank placed at height above the collector level. The solar radiation are absorbed by the absorber. The water in the tubes gets heated and then moves up because of decrease in density and gets stored in the insulated tank. The fresh water enters the solar collector by thermosiphoning principle, that is called basically natural flow. This process goes on till sunshine is available. The hot water in the tank can retain its heat for 2 to 3 days depending upon the insulation level of the tank. Nowadays, new polymer flat plate collector are available in Europe. These type of solar water heater are used for domestic application and at the places where electricity is not available. The circulation of water takes place automatically and goes on until temperature of collector water and that of storage tank are equal. The collector gives hot water in the range of 50 to 60 degrees centigrade. Passive solar system have become widely acceptable because of their inherent simplicity and reliability. The heating effect of the sun causes warm water to circulate within the storage tank. Cold water flows directly to the tank and then flows to a conventional water heater. In the case of thermosiphon system, an insulated tank will prevent the loss of stored heat during the night. The batch heater is the simplest kind of solar heater, but the exposure of the storage unit to night air can cause significant heat loss in winter and precludes the use of this kind of panel in all but the mildest climate. Solar water heater not only save you money but also run for a long time without you having to worry about it. There are many manufacturers of the solar water heater. Solar water designed and developed by Venus is shown in the figure A, and cross-sectional view of this solar water heater is shown in figure B. Here you can see in the figure B, that is a cross-sectional view of solar water heater. Here you can see cold water is entering in the from the inlet point, then it circulates to the tubes, and here water gets warm, and after the water gets warm due to the light, or you can say ultraviolet ray and infrared rays, then water gets heated, and then you can collect the hot water from the outlet point. Now we will discuss what are the special feature of Venus solar water heater. So first we will discuss collector plate. High performance especially coated collector plate to maximize heat absorption from solar radiation. Water temperature up to 80 to 85 degrees centigrade can be realized in 3 to 4 hours of the bright sunshine. Now we will discuss what are the unique feature of the tank. Tank have unique copper inner tank which have no corrosion, lifelong trouble-free performance, thick insulation of the glass wool to maximize heat loss overnight, powder coated aluminum body prevents rusting and corrosion, rugged and sturdy construction design help withstand adverse weather condition, safer than electric heaters. Now we will discuss what are the site requirement for installation of solar water heater. So one by one we will discuss what are the site requirement for the solar water heater. So first requirement is unobstructed sunlight on flat or sloping roof. Second requirement is shadow free area is required for installation of any solar water heater. Third requirement is it should be close to bathrooms to avoid long piping and heat losses. Next requirement is a water tank at a minimum of 2.5 meter, or you can say 7 feet above roof level. Solar panel should also be faced towards the south. So these all are the site requirement when you are going to install the solar water heater. Now we will discuss forced circulation type solar water heater. As the name implies, water in this type of solar water heater is pumped using water pump, because this type of water heater are used where there is a requirement of large amount of hot water. The large number of solar collector is used in series as per water requirement. A schematic diagram of such type of solar water heater is shown here. So here you can see on the solar collector solar radiation is incident. Then here you can see water storage tank where water is stored after heated the water, and here you can see water pump. This water pump is used to force the water from the inlet point of the water tank. So here water is forced with the help of the water pump to the solar collector. Now we will discuss thermal performance of flat plate solar water heater. So thermal efficiency, which is denoted by eta, of solar water heater is given by the following relation. So if you want to write the formula of the thermal efficiency, it can be written as efficiency is equal to useful heat gain, that is useful output of the collector, upon input energy. So you can say this is equation number 1. So what is the useful gain of the solar collector? It is denoted by Q suffix U, and it may be written as Q is equal to mCp delta T. In the previous equation there were different terms was used like M, Cp, To and Ti. So here this M is what? M is nothing, it is a mass flow rate of water which is denoted in kilogram per second, and Cp is a specific heat of water which is denoted as joule per kilogram degree centigrade, and To is, as I already told you, that it is a outlet water temperature and it is measured in degree centigrade, and Ti is inlet water temperature which is also measured in degree centigrade. Now under steady state condition, the energy balance at the collector gives useful heat developed by the solar collector is equal to energy absorbed by the absorber surface of the collector minus heat loss from the absorber to the surrounding. So, useful heat delivered by the solar collector can be written as Q suffix U is equal to F suffix R multiplied by A suffix C multiplied by intensity multiplied by tau, that is the transmittivity, multiplied by the alpha, which is absorptivity, minus U suffix L multiplied by Ti minus Ta, where A suffix C is the collector area, which is measured in meter square, and I is the solar radiation received on the collector surface, which is denoted by watt per meter square. This solar radiation can be measured with the help of the solarimeter, and tau is the transmittivity of the glazing, and alpha is absorptivity of the absorber, and that U suffix L is nothing but it is a collector overall heat loss coefficient, which is denoted as watt per meter square degree centigrade. Using equation number 1, 2 and 3, you can arrive at the following relation. So, it can be written as eta is equal to Fr multiplied by I multiplied by tau alpha minus UL multiplied by Ti minus Ta upon I. So, here you can see that this equation number 4, which is known as Hotel-Wheeler-Willis equation. You may now see the ways how to increase the efficiency of solar water heater. The collector efficiency can be increased by the following way. What are the different way? First, by increasing the heat removal factor. Second way is to reducing the heat loss coefficient, and third way is increasing the mass flow rate per unit area, and fourth way is to increasing the convective heat transfer coefficient between the water stream and the absorber plate. Now we will discuss one example on the basis of the solar water collector. So here in problem is given as a solar water collector has the following parameter, and what are those parameters which are given? That intensity is given as 900 watt per meter square, tau alpha is given as 0.8, U suffix L is given as 5 watt per meter degree centigrade, and inlet temperature, that is Ti, is given as 30 degree centigrade, and Ta is given as 25 degree centigrade. Here we have to find out the heat removal factor. So by using the equation eta equal to Fr multiplied by tau alpha minus UL Ti minus Ta upon I, just you have to put all the values given in the problem. So here value of eta is given as 0.7, and here you have to find out the value of Fr, that is heat removal factor. So product of tau alpha is given as 0.8 and UL is given as 5 and Ti is given as 30 degree centigrade and Ta is given 25 degree centigrade and intensity is given as 900 watt per meter square degree centigrade. So now just you have to put the value of eta, tau alpha, UL, Ti, Ta upon I. So after putting all these value, we are able to calculate the value of Fr, which comes as 0.7 upon 0.77, which comes nearly equal to 0.9. Now we will discuss solar water heater based on evacuated tube collector. In solar water heater based on evacuated tube collector, the collector is made of double layer borosilicate glass tube evacuated for providing insulation. The outlet wall of inner tube is coated with selective absorber material for enhanced absorption of solar radiation. The evacuated tube collector are able to maintain their efficiency level over a wide range of heating requirement and ambient temperatures. Now we will discuss what are the main component of evacuated tube solar water heater, which is basically open circuit non-pressure system type solar water heater. So main component of this type of solar water heater are evacuated glass tubes and varium getter. Second main component of evacuated tube solar water heater is storage tank, and third component is mounting frame. So here you can see the different component of evacuated tube collector. Here you can see that tube bracket, and you can also see here outer tank, inner tank, band, cold water inlet, then drain, band support and support structure. Now we will discuss the working principle of evacuated tube collector. A solar water heating system consists of vacuum glass tube collector, an insulated storage tank and connecting stand parts. The evacuated glass tubes are fitted with water and exposed to sun, thus heating up the water in the glass tubes. As the specific gravity of cold water is heavier than hot water, the hot water in the glass tubes starts rising in the insulated water tank, and the cold water in the insulated water tank sinks into the glass tubes. As this cycle is repeated, water in the solar water heater gets heated. This process is known as thermosiphon and is based on natural convection. The storage tank is insulated so the water stays hot and can be used in the day or even the following day. There are two tricks to the high efficiency of this solar heater. Vacuum prevents any conductive or convective heat loss to the environment from the absorber. Second, heat pipe ensures one-way heat transfer from absorber to the water. The water can not heat the absorber. The selective coating in the inner cover of the evacuated tubes ensures high energy absorption and low heat radiance losses. The liquid in the inner glass heat pipes changes into vapor, which then rises up and heat pipe. When heat is exchanged between the condenser end of the heat pipe and the cold water in the tank, it turns into liquid again and comes down to the base of the heat pipe. This cycle continuously repeats as long as sun shines. Hot water can be obtained by injecting cold water into the bottom of the tank, with the hot water being forced out the top. The evacuated tubular collector with the heat pipes are quasi-tracking in four seasons, which is to say that as the sun tracks across the sky, about the same observer area is facing the sun all the times. Since the observer surface are cylindrical, the collector will be in operation as long as sun shines. The solar water heater can be serviced all year round even in cold climate area, since heat pipes transfer heat in one direction only within the collector and the vacuum prevents convective heat losses. Figure shows the working principle of evacuated tube collector system. So here you can see that this diagram has vacuum envelope, absorber surface, reflector plate, and how the water is coming as cold water which is entering in the tube, and after the water gets heated, then this water goes to the horizontal tank. Now we will discuss what are the advantages of solar water heater. There are numerous advantages of solar water heater. Some of them are listed below. First is, if we discuss payback period. Solar water heater have different payback period depending upon the fuel replaced. It is 2 to 3 years when electricity is replaced. Now The money payback period is also 3 to 4 years when furnace oil is replaced. Payback period is again 4 to 6 years of solar water heater when coal is replaced. Then if we discuss the advantage of solar water heater, it can be discussed on the basis of the fuel saving. On an average, a 100-liter capacity of solar water heater can save about 1500 units of electricity annually. You know that sun is free. Third advantage, if we discuss on the basis of the environmental benefits. Solar water heater is a green and renewable heating system. It does not release any harmful CO2 or other pollutants. On an average, 100-liter capacity of solar water heater can prevent 1.5 tons of CO2 annually. Then next advantage is round the clock availability of hot water. A solar water heater can provide hot water round the clock depending upon the size. If we discuss main advantage of solar water heater is maintenance and fuel cost are free. Solar water heater are maintenance free and there are no operating cost. And if we discuss advantage in terms of life, so solar water heater has long life which is nearly about 15 to 20 years. So dear learner, in today's session we discussed solar water heater based on flat plate collector. Under this category we discussed natural circulation type of solar water heater, and then we also discussed forced circulation type of solar water heater. We also discussed how to calculate the thermal performance of the solar water heater, and we have also discussed what are the site requirement when you are going to install the solar water heater, and we have also discussed the construction and working principle of evacuated tube water collector. Thank you very much.